I've just added this little bit to the start of the video before it begins. This video started out as a video comparing an external preamp compared to an internal preamp built in a turntable to see how they compare, which it does. But towards the end of the video I discovered something quite nefarious when I opened up the amplifier. Keep watching to the end to find out. Hey, how the devil are you? So in my last video, I bought a preamp so I could connect to my turntable, so I could use headphones with it, so I could listen to it late at night. And not just via the 3.5mm jack, but also via Bluetooth, and I succeeded in doing that. I'll put a link to that video here and in the description box below. Anyway, so in this video today, what I want to do is see whether this preamp is better than the built-in preamp on my LP3 Audio Technica turntable. So I'm going to be comparing the two. Now just be aware, with this amp, I've had no issues with it, but I don't think the quality control checks are that good, because I've seen some reviews of this product saying that they get buzzing noises or one channel doesn't work. So order it from a reputable website with a good returns policy. So if it doesn't work and there's a lot of crap, you can always send it back, okay, and get another one. But I've had no issues with this one. So anyway, before we get started and before we commence, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, come on, sort it out, subscribe to the channel. And if you get to the end of this video, give it a nice like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. Log on, right? I've ordered the new Echo Show 10 with a swivelly head, okay? So in my next video, I'll be doing a review for that as soon as I get it. Of course, I pre-ordered it at the moment. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you do subscribe. Anyway, let's crack on. Okay, I'm just about to connect this up. Just to let you know though, towards the end of the video, I will be opening up this box, this lamp, just to check out, have a little peek inside and see what's in there. Okay, now there's one thing to be aware of before you connect up a preamp. My turntable has a built-in preamp, so I need to turn that off before I connect this up, otherwise you're not going to get the best sound out of it. Right, on the back of my Audio Technica turntable, I can either have it in line or phono. So when it's online, the preamp, built-in preamp is working. You can't have this preamp on when you're using another preamp. So I've got to turn that off. So all I do is flick it over to phono. And now I can use the preamp connected to this turntable. Now we've got the preamp turned off in the turntable, we can go ahead and connect it. Now because the preamp is turned off, you will need to ground it, so make sure you attach the grounding wire. Pop in the leads from the turntable into the input, and then attach the RCA leads to my active speakers in the output. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, lovely. Okay, I've got it all set up and ready to go. So I'm going to be testing this first, this preamp, against the built-in preamp on the LP3 Audio Technica turntable and see how they compare. I'll only be playing a small snippet of the music for obvious reasons. Okay, and I'll give you my conclusion afterwards. I don't know what you guys thought by the time YouTube crunches down the audio, but it was obvious for me that the preamp in the LP3 Audio Technica was much better. The bass was better separation of the instruments, it was easier on the ear. I found the mid-range on this a little bit shrill and the bass wasn't quite as good. Look, it serves its purpose for me. All I want is something to listen to my headphones on, and it does that for me. If you do want a dedicated preamp for your turntable, you need to spend a little bit more cash, maybe £100 upwards, around about there. You're going to get a decent one. Is there any need to replace the preamp that's built into the LP3 turntable? Well, I don't know. It has got a pretty good built-in preamp. So, you know, you need to experiment with it. Is it worth spending that extra money when you're not going to get that much better out of it? Anyway, I will put some links in the description below to this preamp, but also to some better ones if you do want to upgrade. Anyway, let's open this little box up and see what's inside it. Okay, so I've got the top off here. Not a lot to see really. A couple of capacitors, few components. I'm sure a lot of you have more idea than I have. But what I want to draw your attention to is this operating amp here, this operating amp chip. Now, it's being advertised, or actually what it is showing a picture of the inside of this, showing that it has a 45560D op amp, which is an okay amp. Brilliant, but it's an okay amp. You can buy them for about £1.50 if you wanted to. But this one has got a cheaper op amp in it, and it shows on the picture on Amazon. Cheeky rip-off sons of a guns. Okay, so this is the NE5532P, and this is made by Texas Instruments. You can pick this up for under 50 pence. So this is 3 times cheaper than the Japanese op amp that's been advertised in the picture. And this is the reason I bought it, because I looked up that operating amp before I bought this, thinking, and reviewed it, and it had decent reviews. It was okay, but I'm sending this back. And now, in my previous video, I've put links to this, and I'm not having that. I'm taking them links away. Sorry, nope, not happening. I'm not linking you to this where they're selling a false product. They can naff right off. And there you go. And that explains why this didn't sound as good as the built-in preamp on the turntable, because it's got a really naff op amp. I'm pretty disappointed in that. I mean, I bought it for the op amp. I looked up that op amp for the picture it showed. So I'll be sending this back and taking all the links away. I'm not having you guys being hoodwinked like I was. And the thing is though, how many people actually take the lid off and have a look to check? Not many people, is it? So it's lucky I did. So this is going straight back, otherwise it'd be going straight in the bin. I'm not spending 50 quid on a 50p amp. It didn't get lost. This thing probably cost about 10 quid to make. They're having a laugh. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Look out for my next video. Don't forget, I'll be reviewing the show 10, new show 10 in my next video. Looking forward to that. Anyway, thanks for watching again. See you soon.